Welcome back to the Pizza Lady channel. I thought it's about time I share with you my thoughts on one of my favorite pizzas, as I am the pizza lady after all. Growing up in the Chicago suburbs, I've always enjoyed deep dish pizza. As many might already know, Chicago is the land of deep dish pizza. Needless to say, I know my pizzas the way I know the back of my hand. Really well. Fun fact, even in my high school English class, I chose to write about deep dish pizza for a writing assignment, so I am pleased to be back sharing a review of a Chicago favorite, Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza. I could tell you a lot of things about why I like Lou Malnati's, but why don't I show you the beauty that is Lou Malnati's? This video will go into a brief history of Lou Malnati's, share a description of their ingredients, and review the overall process from ordering, delivery, and baking these tasty deep dish pizzas. My husband and I live in the East Coast, so we opted for their frozen delivery option. They can be shipped to anywhere within the United States. One would think, what's so great about frozen pizza? Wouldn't it just be better and easier to order fresh pizza delivered from a local pizza joint in your neighborhood or frozen at your local grocery store? Believe me, by the end of this review, you will be thinking about ordering some Lou Malnati's. Their deep dish pizzas are made fresh, then flash frozen, and shipped on dry ice. When you go to their website at the following link, click on Ship a Pizza. Then click on Deep Dish Pizzas. As you can see, there are many different pizza options to choose from. They have deep dish and thin crust. They also have topping options including cheese, pepperoni, sausage, Italian beef with sweet peppers, Italian beef with hot giardiniera, spinach, veggie, which include mushrooms, onions, and green peppers, and additional crust options like gluten-free, heart-shaped pizza, and crustless pizza. We order the deep dish cheese option. My personal preference for deep dish pizza is to only have cheese or maybe one topping to enjoy the essence of deep dish. I feel the more toppings you add, the more it affects the integrity of the pizza. A good example of this I'm sure you've also experienced are vegetable toppings, which seem to release extra moisture and affect the pizza's texture. You want the deep dish pizza to have gooey cheese, flavorful tomatoes juxtaposed with the crispy crust. If it's your first time trying Lou Malnati's or any good deep dish pizza, I would go ahead and order the cheese pizza to enjoy the full deep dish experience. If you are like me and typically like to include some vegetables to your dinner, you can add some vegetables as a side dish or a side salad. Okay, now, let me show you a bit about the pizza delivery and baking process. We ordered the pizza on a Saturday and received it on a Wednesday. I received an email notification a day before it arrived alerting me of the pizza package being shipped, which was a helpful reminder to be ready the next day. The pizza package arrived exactly on the day we expected. The pizzas come in a nicely wrapped box. Once I opened the box, the pizzas were packed snug in a sturdy styrofoam box on top of 2 bags of dry ice. Wahoo! Pizza night tonight! The instructions are provided on top of the pizza plastic package and are very simple to follow. First, preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Open the pizza pan, remove the plastic and the top label cover. Per the instructions, remove any condensation from the pizza, which this pizza doesn't look like it has any condensation on top, but I do see some condensation on the pan. Next, lightly oil the pan and place the pizza back in the foil pan. Once the oven is preheated to 425 degrees Fahrenheit, place the pizza pan directly on the center rack of the oven and set the timer to 30 to 35 minutes. While we wait for the pizza to bake, I'll share with you a bit about Lou Malnati's history and locations, and also share some details about their ingredients that help make their pizza taste so special. In the 1940s, Adolphe Rudy Malnati Sr., who was Lou's father, worked at Pizzeria Uno at 29 East Ohio Street in Chicago, and there were reports that Rudy helped create the deep dish pizza recipe. And in 1971, Lou, Rudy's son, and his wife Jean opened the first Lou Malnati's Pizzeria restaurant in Lincolnwood, Illinois. Their business went through a few mishaps in the beginning. During their opening night dinner hour, a car crashed into the main dining room. Soon later, they opened their second location in Elk Grove Village, which is close to Chicago O'Hare Airport. The restaurant went out of business, as a few months after opening, there was a large road construction project at O'Hare Airport for the next 14 months. Lou didn't give up, and soon later the customers started coming back to the restaurant. They continued to grow a name for themselves and slowly started opening up new pizza restaurants, and in the 1990s they began shipping their pizzas nationwide. Now, Malnati's Pizza has 60 Chicagoland locations, 8 in Arizona, 5 in Wisconsin, and 7 in Indiana, which includes some dine-in restaurants and carry-out and delivery-only options. What stands out about this pizza is their high-quality ingredients. Malnati's uses specially chosen and crafted ingredients to create their delicious pizzas. For their tomatoes, each year some members of their team go to California to meet with the farmers who grow their tomatoes. They use the finest vine-ripened plum tomatoes, which are blended and canned exclusively for the restaurant business. For the mozzarella cheese, they have used the same Wisconsin dairy farm for over 40 years. For their dough is patted by hand and raised up high on the sides of a seasoned deep dish pizza pan. Let's see if the pizza is ready. The instructions mention that the pizza should be done when the inner temperature is at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I also like to make sure the cheese looks bubbly and cooked through. Looks like it's time to dive in! The serving size on the box is for 5, but tonight I want to cut it into 4 slices to have nice juicy pieces. The crust is flaky and crispy and smells a bit buttery. Look at these nice juicy looking tomatoes and gooey cheese. This makes a perfect date night. I like to add red chili flakes and a bit of pepper to my pizza, but you can add any other toppings like Parmesan cheese or Tabasco sauce if you prefer a little extra spice like my husband does. Definitely eat the pizza warm so you can enjoy the full buttery flaky crust, warm ripe tomatoes, and melted tasty cheese in between. Thanks for watching my video today and learning about this tasty deep dish pizza. If you liked my video, please subscribe to my channel to watch more of my videos. See you next time!